I know that when you see Madam Web, you're gonna love it. In fact, I think you're gonna see it twice.
एक काम कर, एक मंगा मोमबत्ती और लगा दी मेरे माथे पे और केक समझ के मेरी गर्दन काट डाल। आई बात समझ में?
You know, I was in awe of not only Madam Web, the film, but the marketing snippets of Dakota Johnson talking about the movie, almost preempting it to be a show that it eventually turned out to be. I haven't seen a more low-effort superhero film. I mean, yes, I still stand by the fact that Thor: Love and Thunder was probably the worst experience I've had with a Marvel movie. And while everyone argues that Madam Web is not part of the MCU and that it is a Sony product, it's still Marvel characters who were portrayed as if they were in a bootleg CW show. The film was unintentionally funny with the most awkward dialogues and probably the most underwhelming villain in a superhero film in years. Besides the fact that the makers used the climax of Baywatch to eliminate the villain, and that the film was mostly advertised as a superhero film with hot women, the interviews of the film, especially that of Dakota Johnson, were reflective of an actor almost knowing the horrible quality of the film and giving us a side eye and warning already before we step into theaters. This reminded me of several instances where actors either abandon their movies or shows during the promotional events with their sarcastic remarks, like that of the cast of Game of Thrones regarding the quality of the last season.
If you could describe the season finale of Game of Thrones in one word, how would you describe it?
Disappointing.
Or are absolutely absent close to the release of the film, like Florence Pugh for Don't Worry Darling. There have been many instances in Hindi cinema where actors have made their feelings pretty clear about their upcoming movies' poor quality. So diving into several moments where actors with their statements, absence or body language made it pretty clear that the upcoming film is going to be crap, here is Tried&Refused Productions, with when Bollywood actors abandon their own movies. Nawazuddin Siddiqui. There is nothing that has caused more confusion within me when I saw Nawazuddin Siddiqui promote Heropanti 2. The man was on a tirade speaking about how Indian audiences have not evolved post the pandemic and are really celebrating bottom of the barrel cinema. While he did have a point regarding the obsession of mass cinema, what was hilarious was Nawazuddin was saying the same while promoting a product like Heropanti 2, an embarrassment in every way regarding storytelling and filmmaking.
जिस तरह की चौंका देने वाली चीजें चल रही हैं वो बच्चों को जरूर पसंद आएगी और जब मैं इस तरह का सिनेमा देखता हूं तो मुझे थोड़ा सा वो लगता है कि अरे यार ये फिल्म तो मैं नहीं देख सकता.
The hesitance and lack of confidence regarding his own product while giving ज्ञान about the type of cinema that should be celebrated was quite hilarious.
जो एक सीटियों का और तालियों का एक दौर सिनेमा हॉल में हम देखने वाले हैं.
आई होप कि वो तो सीटियां बजा ही रहे हैं लोग. लेट्स सी.
Akshay Kumar. Many people have forgotten about the collaboration between Akshay Kumar and Shirish Kundar called Joker. After Jani Man, the director attempted to create a comedy of errors in the village of Pagalpur. Wacky characters, bizarre subplots, and a total mess in terms of screenplay. Joker went on to become one of the biggest Hindi film disasters. This may be something that Akshay Kumar identified as he did not make any effort in promoting the film. What's hilarious is that in the same year when Akshay was promoting his film OMG, he was asked about his absence and he seemed pretty dismissive and nonchalant about his association, or better, lack of association with Joker.
हम सिर्फ ओ माय गॉड के बारे में.
सर आप मिलते ही नहीं इसलिए सवाल अभी पूछ रही हूँ.
हाँ तो मैं वही कह रहा हूँ ना, आपको मिलने के बाद मैं ही जवाब दे रहा हूँ.
फरा भी नाराज है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर भी रो रहे हैं सर.
तो रोने दीजिए, मुझे नहीं पता इसके बारे में.
Sanjay Gupta and Sanjay Dutt. One of the long-running creative collaboration that has undergone various trials and tribulations is that of Sanjay Gupta and Sanjay Dutt, a duo that has worked on films like Kante, Musafir and Zinda. Before these films even released, however, the duo worked on a film called Jung, which was produced by Satish Tandon. While Sanjay Gupta wanted to shoot more sequences and songs, the producer was satisfied with the cut and did not want to add on to the production cost of the film. The director and Sanjay Dutt took a drastic call as the film seemed to go out of their hands.
हम सब ने संजय दत्त के बंगले के बाहर एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस किया जहां हमने मीडिया को बुलाया और हमने प्रेस को मीडिया को के थ्रू लोगों को ये कहा कि प्लीज ये पिक्चर मत देखिए, ये इनकम्प्लीट पिक्चर है.
What's hilarious is that the film went on to become a success despite its abrupt editing and a mimicry artist dubbing the voice of Sanjay Dutt. Amitabh Bachchan. A movie that had immense anticipation for the makers' foray into fantasy and action, and just the several delays the film was undergoing was Brahmastra. What seemed odd, however, was that Amitabh Bachchan, while having a significant role in the film, did not partake in any promotions of the movie. Amitabh Bachchan is known not to promote movies at this stage of his career, but his very active Twitter account that promotes everything under the sun, especially his son's films, were MIA regarding any promotional material of Brahmastra. I wonder what really went down behind the scenes, because Amitabh Bachchan did not even post his character posters or the trailer on his social media handles. Salman Khan. You can make out from the body language of actors how confident they are of the product that they are selling, and just seeing the interviews and appearances of Salman Khan prior to the release of Kisi Ka Bhai Kisi Ki Jaan, it became pretty clear that things seemed dicey. I mean, the trailer was enough to conclude the underwhelming quality of the film, but when Salman flippantly jokes about what may transpire when the film releases, everyone's red flags were on high alert.
बड़ा ही cool डायरेक्टर्स एंड प्रोड्यूसर्स के एक इस टाइप की पिक्चर बनाएंगे, वो पिक्चर चलती नहीं है। हमको देखना है हिंदुस्तानी कंटेंट, और ये अगर मैं बोल रहा हूँ तो इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरी फिल्म किसी का बात किसी की तो ये मुझ पे भारी नहीं पड़ना चाहिए।
The doubts were further enhanced when this remark was casually thrown towards the director during the trailer launch event.
अगर खुदा न खास्ता ये नहीं चली तो बोला कि यही आदमी सुनता नहीं था, ओरिजिनल स्क्रिप्ट तो अभी भी मेरे पास पड़ी है।
John Abraham, an actor who really does put his heart on his sleeve and says it as he sees it, is John Abraham. What became abundantly clear during the promotions of Ek Villain Returns was that John really was not feeling the film, not really going out of his way with the team to promote it either.
Arjun is so fantastic with all these answers, and then when I see Disha and Tara here, that's the first thing I said, हमारी क्या ज़रूरत है यार?
While most of the interviews showcased Arjun Kapoor with the female leads, the media noticed John's absence and even referenced it when he made a surprise appearance for a random event.
वरुण धवन ने मुझ पे ये इल्जाम लगाया कि मैंने जॉन की टिकट कैंसिल करवाई ताकि मैं दिशा और तारा के साथ प्रमोट कर सकूं ये फिल्म.
While John is not someone to go gung-ho with promotions, it was pretty clear just through his body language and monosyllabic behavior that he wasn't feeling the plot of Ek Villain Returns. I don't blame him honestly. Abhay Deol. Another actor from Hindi cinema who is blunt about his own work and the practices that surround him is Abhay Deol. Before the saturation of media appearances, what really caused waves in the 2000s was when Abhay was critical of his own film, Aisha, stating, "When I was shooting the film, I realized that the film was more about the clothes than actual acting. I even read reviews of the movie that praised the clothes. I would like to say today that I will never be a part of a film like Aisha in my lifetime. It's not the kind of film I'd like to do." This really miffed the producer Anil Kapoor, who said on Coffee with Karan that Abhay Deol needs serious help.
Abhay Deol, he needs help. I swear, he needs help. Serious help.
What kind of help would you advise?
I think in every which way. I think he's just single-handedly trying to do all the wrong things.
Abhay Deol replied in an interview with Hindustan Times and said that Anil Kapoor was a waste of his time. "We really did live in wild times a decade or two ago." Yami Gautam. It takes a lot to identify the problems of your own movie prior to its release, and Yami Gautam was very candid about the quality of her film Batti Gul Meter Chalu, a courtroom drama that she just did not connect with, while her other co-stars thought it was very entertaining.
Watched the film one day before, and I think I was the only one who was quiet. Shahid, Shraddha, everybody were enjoying the film, and I was just sitting, and they're like, "You didn't like the film?" I said, "No."
I wonder how many times actors have to see their films, hate the product, and then go through the nauseating task of promoting it too. It sounds like hell. Shahid Kapoor and Kareena Kapoor. A much forgotten part of both Shahid and Kareena's filmography is a movie titled Milenge Milenge, a film that was shockingly shot all the way back in 2004 and underwent production complications, so much so that it got delayed by 6 years. I would presume that the makers wanted to capitalize on the success of the pair post Jab We Met, but the movie could not release on its scheduled dates even in 2008 and 2009. With date issues, actors not committing to the dubbing sessions, and music video shoots being delayed, the film was in a production mess, and when it released, just like the actors, the audience also did not care much about the film, despite Boney Kapoor's efforts in reviving a dead product.
Promote this caption. They are back together. You don't have to go into the personal lives of these two actors. They're separate individuals personally. The back together could be back together on screen. It is the way you want to interpret it.
Acha! Saif Khan. Nothing is funnier than seeing the promotional campaign of Hum Shakals and seeing Sajid Khan's attempt at forcing Saif Khan to partake in the marketing with a smile on his face. Saif, while appearing in parts of the campaign, shockingly came late for one of the promotional stints on a reality TV show.
I prefer staying home and watching TV, which is lazy. और साजिद ने मुझे समझाया कि और मेहनत करनी चाहिए और बाहर जाके प्रमोट करनी चाहिए फिल्म को, तो इस बार मैंने पूरी कोशिश की है. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता मुझसे.
Even a part of the ensemble cast, Bipasha Basu, was not part of the promotional interviews. While Saif distanced himself from the product as the movie released, Sajid Khan expressed his irritation at the stance taken by Saif even before the film could soar financially.
Shouldn't have spoken the way he did. He came and he explained it to me also right here on this terrace 6 months later after the damage was done.
And that was a video, guys. Write down in the comments below when you have seen people abandon their own movies before the release. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.